It's the donkey of the day. That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Right, we got to restore some order back to this room.
Please.
Now, donkey of the day for Friday, January 4th, goes to DJ Envy. Not DJ Envy, Rashawn Casey. Listen to me, man. We here at the Breakfast Club are a very transparent bunch, and I know that listeners have noticed it. I've noticed it. Something is off with this waffle-colored Negro, DJ Envy. What the hell is wrong with you, man? You haven't been yourself since we've been back from holiday vacation. I'm looking at you, and you look stressed. You're balling up in the corner in the fetal position. You're messing up reads. You're looking like you haven't slept. Your radio game, your DJ game has been off since we've been back. Last night at Angela Yee's Born Day party, true story. I'm talking to my man Mike Kaiser, and Kaiser goes, Envy's mix was whack on the radio this morning.
What?
That hurt my heart.
Hold on. Yesterday morning, that was my Angela Yee birthday mix. I
exactly.
loved it. It was a reggae mix.
He thought it was whack. And that hurt my heart.
Like reggae.
It hurt my heart, and it made me say, I got to talk to Envy because something is obviously wrong. Now, we all know DJ Envy can't read. He barely can talk, but he's totally lost focus. Listen to this guy yesterday.
Do you have a problem with Kanye getting married to a pregnant, getting a pregnant woman married?
Pregnant? Getting a pregnant woman married?
And this has been going on all day. You know how he was pronouncing the word apply? Apply. I was like, what is he talking about?
I'm not used to this. Like I said, we are a very focused group here in this room. It's 2013. A lot of great things on the horizon for the Breakfast Club. I need everybody focused. Whatever personal issues you are dealing with, Envy, that are causing you to age drastically. Because you look like you've been president for 4 years. Your hair's getting all salt and peppery. You look like a sad, light-skinned neo-soul singer who's never sold a record in their life. Depressed as hell. Like you're sitting around in the dark listening to Adele records. Like you drunk, laid out, crying, listening to Lady Antebellum, I Need You Now.
He's not even saying anything to you right now.
Exactly.
He has his head down.
He's head down with his hoodie on. I don't want this kind of energy around me. So being your friend and co-worker, I'm telling you that you're messing up the team right now, bro. Do you need a leave of absence? Maybe you're not ready to be back from holiday vacation. I'm not with this sensitive-ass light-skin stuff. Now, I'm going to give you a big hee-haw unless you can tell me what's going on in your life, and you better have a valid reason. Why has your game been off, beige nigga?
Envy?
You just go sit there and look stupid?
I'm going to be for real. Envy kind of tells me stuff behind the scenes. We don't really tell you.
Why are your eyes all red and watery? What is your problem, bro?
They are. The reason that Envy doesn't tell you anything is because you have a big mouth, and he doesn't want you to go on the radio with his business.
Oh, like I'm doing now?
Right.
Well, you need to let me know what's going on.
Envy's been having a lot of issues that he has to deal with.
Like what, bro? You got an STD?
No. Shout out to my wife.
There you go.
My wife, I've been with my wife for 18 years. And, sometimes you don't treat the person that you've been with well. You treat them like they're always there. And it's been a point where it's like, I treated my wife like ish. And it has nothing to do with just the small things you don't do anymore. And when it gets to I'll explain when we come back.
It is a lot that Envy's dealing with his relationship,
I'll
his
explain
home
when
life.
we come back. So it's Breakfast on Power.
So it's wifey issues.
Now you feel stupid for giving him donkey of the day, right?
I didn't give him the hee-haw yet. That's a pretty good explanation. All right. We'll talk about it when we come back then. You sure you want to talk about it when we come back?
You sure you want to talk about it, Envy?
No, I don't want to talk about it, but you didn't put myself out there.
Yes, absolutely. Now you have your obligation to me and the listening audience to tell us what's going on.
Okay.
Absolutely right.
Put the song on. Tonight. Envy, he can't tell you nothing because then you're going to come on the air with it.
Listen, Power 105.1, The Breakfast Club. Now, this is the issue. Since we've been back from holiday vacation, DJ Envy's been acting like a straight weirdo.
Okay, and listen, I told you, Charlamagne, that the reason why, and he just told you now, is that he's having problems at home.
I didn't know that.
And those are things that are supposed to happen behind the scenes. That's why he didn't tell you anything about the situation before, because you have a big mouth. Now you brought it all on the air and put his personal business out there, and you see he's upset.
I didn't know.
And everything's not a joke.
I didn't know he was having problems at home. I didn't know he was having wifey issues. Okay, I just thought you was being your normally socially awkward self times 20. That's what I thought.
It has nothing to do with
Envy's
that.
not socially awkward ever. He's been thrown off his game. You know it.
Okay, so what's the problem, Mr. Casey?
It's no problem. It's just me. It's like I've been with wifey for a long time. 18 years to be exact, since high school. And it's like, at first, things are great. You do what you're supposed to do as a man to keep that relationship going. And then it gets to a point where it's like your wifey is your right arm. Where it's there, you use it, and you don't appreciate it like you should until something happens, until you get into a situation where you hurt that right arm. It's like, damn, I almost lost my right arm. And it's one of those things where you just don't appreciate the person the same. You just don't do things the same to make that person feel special, to make that person feel like they should.
So you've been taking your wife for granted?
Absolutely.
Have you told her this? Why are you telling us? Have you told her?
Yeah, I've told her.
And Envy, I just want to make sure you're comfortable with discussing this, because you know you don't have to put your personal marital issues.
It doesn't
just
matter.
because Charlamagne gave you donkey today.
I don't care who says anything at this point. The only thing that matters is getting my family back to where it is and getting wifey to understand that I respect her and appreciate her. So, but what happens when you start making, especially when you start making money, instead of saying I'm sorry and doing those good things, you buy things. So it's like, instead of me being there and telling, hey, baby, I love you. Hey, baby, you look good. Baby, let's go on a date. It's, okay, here's this Birkin bag. You know, here's this, that's an expensive Hermes bag, Charlamagne.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
You know, instead of saying, hey, let's go out. Let's do this. Let's just do spontaneous stuff that we used to do. Make her feel appreciated. Here's these Christian Louboutin shoes. You know, and at first you think you're doing good because you see a smile, but you're just digging yourself a deeper hole. You know what I mean? And then when she goes out, she gets compliments from other people in the malls and people at wherever she goes, whether she goes to lunch, and that's not you.
Oh, my nigga, why are you telling us? You need to be telling her this. You should call her. If you play a Dawn right now, I'm slapping everybody.
And let me keep it real with you, Charlamagne. I know Envy's been having discussions with his wife, and sometimes just a discussion isn't enough. But if you want to, since you put it out there.
And the reason I did say it, and the reason I am mentioning it, is because I don't care what people say.
And listen,
I don't care how I look. The only thing that matters to me is that she understands that she is my queen.
And if I knew Envy was having issues with his wife, I would not have brought it up.
Yes,
on the
you
radio.
would have.
No, I would not have. I would not have done that. I just thought he was off his game, and I wanted to get him back on point. I didn't know he had issues with his woman.
All right.
I would have talked to him about this off air.
And when we come back, I'll call her. Let's call her on air.
You're gonna
That's
call
what
her?
you need
You're gonna
to
call
do.
Gia on the air?
And I'm gonna tell her.
You tell her everything that you told us in the listening audience just now, if she hasn't already heard
That
it.
is so sweet. A public declaration of your love.
I don't think you're gonna call it. Oh my God.
Forgiveness.
I'm gonna have a drink.
This is dedication. Shout out to Gia. Power 105.1, it's the Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne, I think you owe Envy an apology.
Absolutely. I apologize to my brother DJ Envy. I gave him donkey today because I just thought he was off his game. He hasn't been himself since we got back from holiday vacation. I had no idea he was having issues with his wife. If I had knew that, I would have just talked to him behind the scenes.
It's not even, it's issues with myself, you know. Issues with my wife would mean I think my wife did something wrong or something against her. I think it's me in the way that I appreciated her and I treated her, you know. It's just, when you're with someone so long, sometimes you just don't do the small things in life that you should. And you don't do the big things and the main things in life anymore as well. You know, you think, especially with me, it's like, you know, you always think that, you know, you could buy something to fix that. You know what I mean? And that's what I thought, but there's not enough Birkin bags in the world. There's not enough cars in the world. There's not enough jewelry, shoes, whatever. There's not enough watches in the world that can fix just being true being honest.
You need to tell Gia that.
Yes, you are going to, you said, talk to Gia personally and let her know you haven't been the best husband.
You should call her, sir.
All right.
That's a big confession to make. You calling?
Yeah.
All right. Whew. I hope this helps.
You know how to work the phone?
No, I'm done.
You know our number?
Hello?
Hey, you have a second?
Yes.
Well, I want to tell you, well, first, you're on air.
I'm sorry?
I said you're on air.
Hey, Gia.
Hi.
Hey, Gia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I just want to tell you that right now my life is effed up. It's like I'm really in a bad space, and I'm sorry. I know that I haven't been loyal. I haven't been honest. I haven't been the husband I should have been. I know I haven't been your companion. I haven't been there for you, especially during the time of your pregnancy, and I take full responsibility for everything that I've ever done to you, anything that I ever treated you bad and not treating you like the queen that you are. I will do anything and die making you feel the way that you should. I completely blame myself for every mistake that I've made. I regret everything, and I'm sorry. I am truly and honestly sorry, dear. You are my world. You are my baby. You are my love, and I love you. And I'm just saying this from the bottom of my heart. I am sorry, and I love you.
I love you too. Am I dreaming? Are you really on air right now?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you call me after the show and we can finish this conversation?
Yeah, I just want to say that Envy has been not himself at all lately, and I think he doesn't know what he needs to do to try to, make things right at home. So he felt like he needed to just publicly apologize for anything that he's done and, try to figure how you guys could work it out.
I just want to say I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too, Gia. We all love you. We want the best for you guys.
You call me after the show. All right?
All right.
All right.
The Breakfast Club.
Wow. Power 105 The Breakfast Club.
That was really...
Yes. It just got
Listen,
really...
I'm crying. That was so nice.
It just got really, really real in here. Salute to DJ Envy. Salute to his beautiful wife, Gia.
Yes, and I really do hope all of that works out. Envy just called his wife and publicly apologized. Oh, it's so sad. I can't even talk.
Now, I don't know where Envy went, but I'm pouring him a cup of Ciroc. I'm pouring me a cup of Remy V. And Angela Yee has this great Belvedere punch. And, he's not in the room right now. So
yeah, but you know what? I have to say there's a lot of people out there that might have done wrong to somebody, their significant other.
Word up.
So, it should just make you feel like, as a man, you should man up. Thank you, Charlamagne. And admit when you've done something wrong and messed up.
A toast to Envy and Gia.
Yeah, here's a toast to
I don't
Envy
know where
and
Envy
Gia.
at. He's around there crying somewhere. So, listen. About to have a drink.
Yes.
Play pop that nigga. We out here. The Breakfast Club. Damn it. Power 105 It's still Friday. We gonna get it in. Yeah. Power 105 The Breakfast Club.
Everybody's good? Envy's back?
Envy's still in his little mood.
Okay.
But Envy is dedicated.
It's not a little mood, okay?
Yeah, it's not a mood. Envy's. I respect what Envy did. I really do. It takes a real man to admit when he's wrong.
Okay, so you should do an apology, too.
Listen, I'm be honest with you. Envy has inspired me, man. I am absolutely going to marry the mother of my child. As soon as my tax...
Whoa!
As soon as my tax return money come back, I'm going to go buy a ring.
Are you serious?
Dead ass. I'm dead ass.
Okay.
Now.
All right, we're going to hold you to that.
Listen, you chicks still have a chance to change my mind.
You said absolutely going to do it.
Listen, I'm drinking right now. Don't mind me.
Publicly apologize to your girlfriend.
Man,
too.
shut that. What are you talking? Why you? This isn't about me. This is about DJ Envy and Gia, okay? And at 9 o'clock, Envy is dedicated.
No. His name is Rashawn today.
Oh, yes, Rashawn.
It's about Rashawn and
Rashawn
Gia.
Casey and Gia Casey. At 9 o'clock, he's dedicating his whole mix to his wife.
That's right. And
Yes.
anything that we could do to help Envy and try to work things out, and whatever we can do, if
Yes.
Envy need to take time off or
You
do
need-
whatever, if your wife want to come up here and fill in for you,
Yes. You need
whatever.